guys, welcome back to Inspired Photography Project. In today's video, we're going to be doing a poster. So as you can see here, I'm just searching for a template because I just felt like just using a template today. I didn't feel like using from scratch. So here I am searching for a template. I'm here, I just found one. I just decided to use this one to see if this one would work. So as I move around the things just to see what it's like, just to get familiar with what is going on and stuff. Here I'm just going to make my canvas bigger so that I can see the little in-betweens. So as I was moving around this one, I realized that these had watermarks. This has some watermarks in them. So as you can see, maybe when I scroll back down, I don't know if you can see right there in the middle there, you will see like the watermarks. So I didn't, since that I see that this had watermarks and stuff, I didn't mind myself, I didn't use them. So I'm here now. I'm searching for another one since I observed that they had in the watermarks. I'm now searching for another template to see what I can do. So here I am searching, moving around and playing around with this one to see if I can even just delete the words or something. So here I am just going to be moving around and searching. Reading what's going on in them and stuff. So I had light this canvas here. It is more of, yes, it's a poster, so the poster will have certain things on them. So I light this, so I went with this. Here you can see more of like a close-up here with the name and just that information. So I used this and I went and just end up just editing it. I took out like the picture, changed the picture. So here, changing some of the words. So at first I'm here going to be doing a you can see me here typing. I'm going to be using the Little Box Studios as an example, but later down you will see something different. Maybe, I don't know, but I just did the things that I know I'm supposed to do. I just removed the words YouTube Makeup Guru. I removed those and I replaced it with featuring your host. So that is what I'm there typing at the moment. I realized I was spelling it wrong. So featuring host is what I'm typing. And then where Barbara Miller is, I'm going to put my name. So it's going to be right. So I'm there putting in my name. And then I'm going to be removing a few other things and making it more unique. So I just decided to went with the template today just to make it a quick and easy and smooth one today. I didn't want it to be too complicated, so I would have went more like from scratch if I wanted to, but I just decided to look for a template. So here I am just adjusting my camera, just have it so you can see what's going on. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm just going to be right. So here I'm going to remove this picture and change it. Alright, so I'm just here playing around and stuff. So I'm going to remove this image of this lady, and I'm going to put the logo for Little Box Studios there. Right, I just removed it, clicking on it again and removing its background from there. So right, so then now that I have a blank canvas there in that spot, I am going for, let me see, I'm going for an image. Well, so my uploads are loading. As you can see, they're not popping up there on my screen, but honestly it was an easy one today. So let's just go. So here I am going to be clicking on, right, I scroll down just to see what I have down there in case I wanted to post anything else, but I end up waiting with the very first picture at the top in your left hand corner. Right, so I went with that picture there that's here now. So now I'm just going to put it in its right position, right, aligning it in the center and stuff. So that is Little Box Studios there. From there now, let's see, what did I do, or what do we have here now? So while I first fidget, right now I'm gonna put it in the center. Let's see. Let's see. Right, so I'm just still fidgeting with it, just trying to make it even with the black space at the top and the bottom, making it even and keeping it directly in the center of that position. So now I'm scrolling down, I'm going to remove some information that is not needed, like this one. I am removing that. From there now I am going to put the slogan for Little Box Studios there, which is "If I can, you can." So you'll be able to see me typing it in there now. So that's what I'm doing there. If I can, you can. Just adjusting the camera so you can see a little better. So there I go. Right, if I can, you can. If I can do it, you can do it. You get the point of what the slogan is. But here I put if I can do it, you can do it. But it's really, the slogan is actually if I can, you can. Something simple. So just because I was using one hand, I'm just here trying to make everything better for everyone to see and stuff. So y'all get to see like the behind the scenes of what goes on with the work and stuff. So with that said, moving along, getting all these things up and going. There on your left hand side in my images, you can see some of the images that I have used and some of my trending images. There you saw my hand just now. They're using one hand to get the things typed. So I am typing. If we can do it, so can you. So I put that there just to get that little space filled up. So moving along from that there, I removed that text box at the bottom, and also I removed let's see, I went back to the top here just to get a gist of what is going on and just to make sure that everything was right in the path that it was supposed to be. So from there then I went back down because before I went back down, I locked my image just as you saw me just did. What I did just now, I locked the image in place so it cannot move. So then I went back down and the three boxes at the bottom, I removed one of them, which is the makeup tutorial with the time. I removed that because it's not, the poster is not a makeup tutorial poster. So you can see me there deleting those two text boxes, and then from there then the one in the center, I move that over to the left. There I'm just making sure that everything was highlighted before I actually moved it, because there are two different ways you can move them. So since I ended up had to use the one at the bottom, so I did that. As you can see, it's there, and they're moving it and putting it in line. You can see now it's there in line, both horizontally and vertically. So then now they're in the black middle box that is blank. I just actually typed the slogan again there. Right, just making sure everything was adjusted and to suit. So let's see. Right, I copied the text and I went and inserted a text box to put that copy text in, so that I will have the slogan there in the middle. As you can see, my text box was too big. I actually placed the words in it first, and then I scaled down the text box to suit. So there I have just scaled it down to a reasonable size, and then here I am going and change my font. I'm going and change my font to one of my favorites. So you can see there is actually loading. So then once that have been loaded, like now is there, I went ahead and moved that text box there to the center of that space. I had to scale it down just slightly more so that it will fit in the middle of that text box without touching the rims and stuff. So there I scale it down and I placed it there in the center of that position and that text box. So from there now, let me see what we did. I went ahead and just made sure that just the information that was there was just randomly placed. I went to change something and then I didn't bother and I just kept it. Here I am just making sure everything is right and just freelanced something, just making it look as if it was actually being presented. So here now I went and changed that font there once again, which is the Little Box Studios Presents that I was at the top of the page. I changed that to the font that I use at the bottom. So I did that, and then from there we went ahead and I just making sure to see if the bold will have went on, but because of the font that I used, the bold did not went on. I just had to leave it just as it was and leave it just as it is, because that is how it goes. So from there then you can see as I scroll through, you can see what it looks like. But however, I decided to, let me see what I went and did. Right.
3 hours later.
So I ended up changing my mind. So I'm here now looking for an image. I found one which is this image here with a couple. So what I'm doing right now, I just removed the Little Box Studios logo and I am moving that image up to that spot, and then I have it centered right there. So then I went down, instead of Little Box Studios Present, I ended up putting a different word. So I put A and B Studios. It was quite a ride, and I just enjoyed the way like how I just let my thoughts flow. So here I'm just typing the A and B, right? So then I just now I had to remove something I just did, because instead of this, and I had to go and press back to go back from to where I was. So there I am, keep going back to the right since I went back there. So there now I'm just there typing A and B Studios. I know it would have been difficult because I was typing with one hand. So there you go, A and B Studios Present. Then I changed the featuring host to featuring hosts with an S, and then instead of my name, I end up typing those slash, but that's not what I went to type. I end up typing J and Jan book as the name. I type J book, and then there I am just adjusting the camera again, just keeping you guys so you can see, and just hold the camera, just put the camera level in front of me. So there I'm just typing J book, and then that was the first thing that came out to my mind when I was changing the name. So instead of host, I put host, because instead of just J, I put J and Jan, and I guess the two of them rhyme. So that's how I went with that. So J and Jan book. Then I also I changed the slogans. I removed the two slogans from there, and then there you can see me now going to remove that slogan, and then I removed the other slogan from the top, which is the one there. I removed that, and then from there I just played around with it just to see what else I can do with it. So one of the other things I did is changed the font of J and Jan. I changed the font, so there I'm going and change the font now. Right, I changed the font, and I chose my favorite. Yes, you will know that. And then since I did all just changed the font, and then you can see how big the words look. So it's J and Jan book as your host, and then you have A&B Studios, and then everything else I just left it just as it is, because I just wanted just something just to play around with it and whatever. It's nothing that is actually happening, but the date is from last year anyways. But you'll get home, you just having that post to be, just having that moment of creating something. So there I am just adjusting the text, just trying to make it even. Right, there we go. There it is in the center, and from there I have completed that look. So I'm just there running over things, just making sure everything was right. Then there I went and make it smaller just to like at it. So that is the end of today's video, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow IPP on all of our socials. So with that said, thank you guys again, and have a great day, guys. Bye.